We told her 'twas the garden boy. She sighed. Of course you could not know. He died that very frozen pond, a freezing winter long ago. And this concludes another chapter of something about death. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Welcome to a somewhat delayed stream here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. Sorry to be starting late. I had technical issues and other issues. And I know. I told you guys I would miss Sunday's stream and would try and do a makeup, but also I don't believe I'll be able to stream tomorrow, so mixing it up and streaming tonight instead. One more Spooktober stream, probably the last one, before Halloween. I should change the title, shouldn't I? But I hope everybody else is having a good week. Mine is sometimes busy. God, every day is weird. Did generate a lot of financial reports today. I don't do financial reports. But I did financial reports, so yay. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Sunday, or Saturday, we played Spicy Candy. And just had a lot of fun making up nonsense about the game, the world of the game. And before that, we played mostly Resident Evil 3, Amber Journeys Beyond, and Pumpkin Jack. And it's hard to believe that Halloween is almost upon us. I still haven't done enough Halloween events this year, as I say I will every year. But it's not over yet. And I don't know, I will do a Halloween special, but certainly not on Halloween. Maybe a couple weeks after. I've got too many things going on in life, actually. But at least I can still take a break and stream sometimes. Oh yeah, also new community challenge is finally live. But in Amber Journeys Beyond, we play as someone who went to check on our colleague Roxy, who's studying the paranormal and dreams at a haunted house. And we go to this haunted house and find an apparition makes us crash our car into the lake. We can't seem to walk down the road out of the place, and we find Roxy unconscious in the garage. After reviewing some lovely FMV videos and discovering some ghostly activity, we discover that basically Roxy is trapped, and we need to bring the soul fragments recover the soul fragments from several different ghosts haunting different parts of the house, and, well, in a way, help them understand their death. And we've managed to do that with one, and we're almost finished doing it with another. A little boy who drowned in the pond is trying to shuttle a wisecracking elf and a silent teddy bear to Neptune's castle while using magic to control the wind. I didn't say these ghost stories weren't weird. And then I think we'll have to deal with that dark form at the gazebo. All in good time. And Street Chat is working, Dragon of the West. Miraculously. And how are you doing? You guys, please go check out Dragon of the West. Wonderful streamer. Those challenging games. Oh yeah, you're doing your Halloween Phasmophobia stream. How did that go, Dragon? Oops. Did I close that? Yes. I also got to playing the collection chamber version. Did I mention that? The collection chamber is wonderful. Oh, I did some. Shit. Will Alt-Enter work? No. Oh, that's not so bad. And they made like the moon and all the lights appear like blood. That's a fun effect. Don't worry, we'll be capturing that in a moment, chat. Of course, Control Alt page down. Why didn't I? Oh, that works. The ghosts more aggressive during Halloween season.
Hi, it's me again.
Dial-up
I want to
modems.
ask a favor of you in a minute, but I figured I better explain why before I do the actual ask. In a nutshell, Roxy's up to her old tricks again. As you know, we've been developing a technology for tracking paranormal activity. Although I haven't been able to tell you much about our new product line, let's just say that the latest stuff goes beyond tracking, way beyond. We got some equipment up and running, and I've worked with Roxy for long enough to know she'd want to do the early tests herself. Normally, that would bother me. It's just that the stakes are so high this time. She's up at that old house she bought, which, as you may have heard, is reputed to be extremely active. She's treating that house like a lab. She has it totally wired with all of our latest equipment, and although we'd never tell Roxy this, we're afraid she's getting in a little over her head. Some of that equipment is still in the form of early prototypes. Fragmentation is a real problem area. I made her promise she wouldn't do anything hasty without one of us around. But you know Roxy. So, here's a favor. Would you mind driving up there and check up on her? We're asking you because I know that you and Roxy work together on that dream sequence. She respects your work, so I think she'd probably listen to you. Thanks in advance. And one final favor, be really cautious here. It's easy to catch Roxy's enthusiasm. Don't let her talk you into doing anything stupid. Regards, Joe.
Let her talk me into doing anything stupid. Don't worry, I just have to see a video of her and I'll do something stupid. These neurotic science types. Well, I'll give you a hint, Dragon. It's not silkworm larva. Been there, done that. You just had a redemption for eat something strange and Korean. Thanks, Edwin. Very nice of you to welcome me to the property. Hugh Forest. Can be. Yeah, probably is a coincidence. This might have been the only game they did. Alright. Now we can go ahead and load. I believe it was this one, if memory serves. Yeah, no way to sort by date in Windows 95. But also, we had a redemption for Eat Something Strange and Korean? Well, I might as well do that now. Because here we have potato chips. Yes, just ordinary potato chips, Lay's brand. Cucumber flavor. One of the things one picks up at the local Korean grocery store. They look like ordinary chips, don't they? So they have little dots. Yeah, they actually do something of a cucumber flavor. Weird. Makes it sweeter than you'd expect potato chips, but not like Terra chips exactly. Very interesting indeed. Good, thank you for the redeem, Dragon of the West. I'll try most things once. RTS games, for instance. And only once. Now let's see if I'm correct. Like, I wonder if we have to go back to the maze of the, like, car on the tracks. The bear started out at the bottom, so it stands to reason we have to bring him up on the anchor, but... did any of those actually land us there? Like, any of the tracks actually land us higher? Oh yeah, that's... definitely the bear is close to the surface, but we tried every way to get through from the top. Now, just try running through the car again. We can find the hole in the ice. I don't know why this frozen lake is so damn hard for me to navigate. Wait, is that it? Nope, that's the exit only one. Jeez, if the pond's this hard to navigate around, no wonder the kid never found his way out. That's the boat again. I think that's the windmill. Wasn't it kind of close? Wait, is that to the windmill? Yes, here we are. Refreshing dip in the lake. park that car. Oh yeah, sporting nouveau riche Londoner Cthulhu. Now you're right, I should. Oh wait, did we have to go down into the rock salt hole to access the car? Wait, did I get turned around again? Yeah, I haven't had that in a while. Maybe I'll bring that back this weekend, Dragon. These deceptive paths not fit for human travel. I think that's right. We didn't have to take a separate hole. Wow, 3 years. Thank you so much, Dragon of the West. I appreciate all your support over those 3 years. Wow. Keep forgetting you can check follow. Is it follow age or followage? Jury's still out. Yeah, it's amazing how time passes on Twitch. And suddenly it's been longer than you think. Now the boat. Just right by the boathouse. Oh, that by the boathouse. Yes. Behold. The rubber duck. Actually, it made more sense for me to save here. I'm gonna try. Is that kind of unusual for the time, having the menu bar disappear until you brought the mouse up to it? Damn, I hate it. I overwrote the previous saved game, but that's fine. That's what I was going to do anyway. Now I gotta remember how to get to the castle too. Once we collect the bear. I think it was straight. Just straight from where you start? Yeah, only way I can figure out how to navigate these is trial and error. Oh, the car even has a spare tire on the back. It is slower paced than modern games with this trial and error, but it's fun to watch.
Let's go get Teddy.
Alright, can't die in this game. Especially, you know, already being dead. Well, never an issue in some games. Hey stranger, need a lift?
Don't be frightened, Teddy. It's fun!
Yeah, if you like roller coasters. Just now, I assume we'll have to find our way.
Hold on very tightly.
Don't worry, Teddy, I'm 8 years old. I know all about physics. Hey! There's the elf. Whatever he is. Slappy.
I guess this means goodbye. Goodbye.
It's a bouncing ball. God, this game is so delightfully creative at every turn. Back to the real world. And the peaks flashing. Psionic fragment isolated, insufficient power to process. Surf's up. Oh, right, that's Amber. Let's see if my guess holds correct. I gotta find my way back. Just curious if there's any change in Roxy. Nope. God, it was... That's the part where we killed the ivy, wasn't it? Now I gotta find that again. Maybe. No. Somewhere back here. Unless we should go inside and maybe receive another call. Yeah, the power is down again. So it's going to force me to go through the front door. Probably. Fortunately, I think I remember the way. Yes. There we go. Power restored. Never found the password to Roxy's computer. No. Let's see now if we can go out there. I hear something. Some faint voice. Now it was somewhere behind the house, I swear. Hello, Great White Knoll. Oh, here it is. How are you doing tonight? Yes. Can't make out what he's saying.
What was his problem?
Oh, he's hanged. This is still. That's him.
Just look at this place. What a mess.
So he hanged himself. Oh wow. Are we still in? No, it can't be. It's much too large. No, it's the same. I like how the edges are blurry. This weirdly wide panorama view. Two different ways or just one way we can go?
Watch out for the bees.
Oof. Bees. Monstrous things go around stinging people. I know. They pollinate. They keep things alive. There's the beehives.
Being watching, listening, spaceships where aliens know everything done, that killed, didn't, slash, didn't, them, you the course kept, you paranoid desirable, whereas now she, her, no Martians right dead, our white talk, and for you, girl, adopting they're crazy. Find you the real you, like you, stalking you, are in insane. Actually speaking, right?
You bees are all a bunch of liars.
The bees were talking to us. Something about spaceships and Martians. That we were sitting in it.
Being watching, listening, spaceships where aliens know everything done. That killed, didn't, slash, didn't, then, you the course kept, you paranoid desirable. Whereas now she, her, no Martians right dead. Our white talk, and for you girl adopting their crazy, find you the real, you like you, stalking you are insane, actually speaking, right?
Just make out bits and pieces of what they said. The bees are always watching and listening. Something about my paranoid delusions. Is that where I came from? But the different bees say different things.
Watching, all watching, listening, and a freak about that. Hey, girl, are you deaf? Them you so good girl. Her stationary traits, the dead parents, why? And never becomes insane, all of aliens you. And with you be your fool out. Did girl be watching? You watched, stopped completely. So that leads to now.
I mean, it's hard to make out what they're saying even without the audio stuttering bug.
We've been watching aliens. You read everything. You, where's your parents? Stabbed right up. Murdered. The half of parents from and not. But girl is like you. For spacecraft. Where you. That's the spaceship's coming, taking the dead at you. We'll what with because watching you, like her, like you, mad. You totally. You. Weird. You.
We are you? Something about our half-parents and the girl doesn't like us. And I think the spaceship is coming. Talking about our madness.
Those bees are lying.
Can't trust the bees. It did end up back here. The other side. I thought I saw another way out of here. But no.
I hate these weeds.
Yeah. Let's kill them again. But how? Be looking more carefully for an item. Oh wait, here we're out of there now. strange sculpture. What's this? Something down there, but we can only turn it one way. That's one we already turned. Bases of these weird furs of some kind. I thought maybe that was one in the foreground. But yeah, that's... Damn. You have to approach some of them from the right angle. Hello? What's in here? Tools like we saw in the garage. Can't take.
Oh yeah. I'm a gardener. This is my shed.
What am I supposed to be looking at? Okay, the watering can and that specific plant, but nothing to interact with here that I can see. Shut the door, but
Looks kind of like her window. I think she's trying to tell me something.
like 4 of the panes are... Oh, is there something written there? Leave me alone, freak. Oh, leave me alone, freak. Yeah, I think she is trying to tell me something here. Maybe the bees were right. Maybe the girl doesn't like me. But the bees are liars. Can't trust them. Pointy-ass bastards.
She put those as just me. It's pretty bad.
Maybe if we'll find some weed killer down here. Ground Zero. Topsoil. Isn't that a Sega CD game? Yeah, Sega CD. Is that weird? I didn't catch what he said. Something by the door, but trying to get a good look at it. Yeah, I think it's just another potted plant. Doesn't look like it's doing too well either. Yeah, we definitely gotta do something about those weeds. If we move one of these plants, it's sort of blocking part of the view. God, was it? Could be. Yeah, they'll just go forward. Doesn't really move them out of the way. If anything, it's not going to be that one. Wait. Yeah. Where's that light-colored one? only works if you close the door. Which also triggers the music. You see different things if you mess with the others. This one. I'm not there. No. Maybe.
Damn weed.
Because some of the ones you can't turn just look the same. I know we didn't try turning the one by the door, did we? I mean, or can we turn that one? Maybe there's only two we can turn. Hmm. That wasn't.
Damn.
Maybe just seeing the message was all we were supposed to do. Oh, what's this? A bench. Try it with this one configuration. Wait. Ow, is that not? Also, the cursor to advance looks so similar to the cursor to examine. have tried every combination. Yeah, I guess it's irrelevant how you shift that one then.
Damn these weeds.
Did we ever try it with the light colored one turned and the dark colored one not turned? No, wait. Right, because that's the other one. It's the same message, right? It's just right down there. Don't think there's anything we can interact with here. So that'll be, yeah. I made a mistake and tried the same combination twice. It looks like that other one has one of those squares, but you can't turn it. Okay, that's gotta be it. I had it right the first time. Okay, let's go back to the bees. I'll turn it again because I assume.
I hate these weeds.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got another message appeared by and by. Curious about that other structure we saw. Unless that was the same house. It's reflected far more distantly.
Weeds.
They are rather overgrown. If only there were a gardener who could do something about that. I wasn't looking for another exit earlier, but I really don't see one. There's none that we can get to without a nice pair of shears. That's the way we came in. Yeah. No. That looks like a passageway there. Well, looks can be deceiving, chat. There's a specific angle of approach. Wait. Hey. Back to the... Yeah. And gazebo in which we hanged ourselves. Nowhere we can go here except inside. It doesn't seem to want to let me look at anything closer. Is that a door? Oh.
Looks like someone ran some trouble.
Is that a knife and some blood, chat? I think it might be.
Jeez. Somebody ought to call the police.
Yeah. Fair amount of blood splashed on the counters. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Dragon. Am I aware that this is... Nowhere else to go in here, right? I think the lake might have been the biggest playing area we've come across, other than the house itself, in the real world. There's nothing we can use here. Nothing I can find. So just taking back here, yeah. There's no way to go around this. I guess it could connect to the house from that door, but it doesn't really look like it does. You should burn them. Purge the weeds with fire. The bees can fend for themselves. Damn. Got disoriented again. I do that a lot here. This is... I guess there's only 2 entrances to the beehive area. Is that it? But that's when we came in, I guess. Okay, it is in the center. It's just, I think the blur around the edges was throwing me off a bit. And that's everything. And this takes us back here. The only other thing let me look at here was the bench. Does that mean I'm something to do? I have something to do with the bench, or and stuff inside the shed? I kept thinking there would be something inside the shed that would help me destroy the weeds, but is it here? Yes. Yeah. Bench from another angle. Nothing useful. But it won't let me look down from here. Wait. What a strange sculpture. It's the same one we saw the first time, right? About from the angle where we look between the sculpture and the wall. No, not here. Now can't look down. We haven't talked to the bees since I saw the girl's message. Why can I not? Oh no, that's that same one. Aha. Wait, was that? No, just to move forward.
Damn weed.
Time to mow the lawn. Oh, that was some other horror game where we have to get rid of weeds. Looks so much like an entrance there. But I mean, we can't get to it if there's no path. Maybe. Wait. Now you can see the path turn faintly, can't you? Wait. There. But is it a dead end? No. How is this? Oh, I better zoom in slightly. Nothing there.
Damn these weeds.
Okay, so there's that. Left. Okay. Is it changing, or am I just, do I just have terrible spatial awareness? Because that's back to the gazebo, right? Yes. Go straight. turn left. Go straight. Turn left again. It's such a small area, and yet. Right, so nothing.
Damn these weeds.
Wait, am I? Oh, shoot. No, I think that's... Trying to see if sometimes it has me going. There's more than 3 ways to go.
I hate these weeds.
Yeah. Okay, but this path. It lets you skip some of the turns to get there. But there's none there, so... Oh, there it is, damn. Oh, what do you all have to say for yourself?
Where have you been? And watching aliens. You really eat everything. Where's your parents? Stabbed up, murdered. That have parents from and not, but girl isn't like you. First spacecraft. Where you? That's the spaceship's coming, taking the damn at you. We'll quad with because watching you, like her, like you, mad. You totally. You. We you.
I'm guessing it's important, but I'm confused. It feels like I've tried everything.
Being watching, listening, spaceships where aliens know everything done. That killed, didn't, slash, didn't, them. You, the course, kept. You paranoid, desirable. Whereas now she, her, no Martians, right dead, and our white talk. And for you, girl adopting their crazy, find you, the real, you, like you. talking you are in an insane, actually speaking, right?
I don't know. I think maybe I should look up a hint chat. Because I just feels like I looked at everything, and at this point I'm just wondering if I'm missing some important detail. Wait. No, just the texture on the leaves. Yeah, I think I will. Hopefully just one hint. Yeah, I know they said this was a relatively easy game, and this is the second time I've had to look up a hint. Now there is another exit through the beehive area. I mean, I really thought there was. Same music. Yeah, same one. Yeah. Maybe I keep coming to the same one and thinking it's the one I came in through and then turning back. Does that sound possible? Or is it this one? Nope. Turn there. So go forward, turn left, go forward. Unless. Okay, so this time we'll come out of the one that leads to the sculpture and make for the one we see. a supernatural influence here. Oh, there's 2 more entrances here and some more flowers.
Damn weeds.
You know, they're weeds. I thought those were
Damn
flowers.
these weeds. I believe I made that. I did. I made it for her. We're going away together.
With the aliens in the spaceship? $321. Yeah, we unimpaled the heart. I should make a note of that, shouldn't I, chat? Interesting container. Maybe it's carved wood. What is this? I can zoom in. Key to the stars. Huh. Whatever that means. Yeah, there's definitely nothing else to do here. Unless... Oh, right. That's as close as we can get. Here's the one we know. Wow. Everything was so green and beautiful back then. When the place had a gardener. Who wasn't, you know, a ghost.
What's this thing do?
Did we press it? Or... Yeah. Sometimes it pays to explore around before going in there. Going the apparent route. Aha.
This looks familiar, but I can't remember the combination.
With a 3-number code. Oops. Forgot 0 was a thing. 321.
That's my Mandy. She's coming with me.
I have a suspicion her soul is long gone.
She would have did this to me.
Hold on, let me zoom in, chat. Bryce, I don't even want to write this, but you won't listen to me. Please believe me, I don't like you, and I want you to leave me alone. I don't want your gifts. You can keep that stupid heart, or whatever it is. I don't believe in flying saucers, and I want you to stop talking to me about them. So, pretty difficult to misinterpret this message.
She has the prettiest handwriting.
Never, Mandy. P.S. My dad said that if you don't stop bothering me, he's going to fire you. Clearly she's in love with me. Well, now that that's sorted out. Nothing else here. What? Is that a pulley? Yeah, that button we were messing with. Did something. Is there only one? Coming back to that dark thing, but it won't let me interact with it, whatever it is. I did see the ropes down here. Can I look at them more closely? That was longer in that time. I can't see that anything's changed. Now, I might to do something down here. Can't look around. I lost track of how many times I pushed the button. It's just luck I found that the first time. Oh, oh, that's all. All it does is expose the locked trapdoor. Yes, we really didn't want anybody to find our little shrine to Mandy. Except maybe the aliens. Now, I guess let's go back and see if discovering that has changed anything elsewhere. Nothing else here. Unless...
Damn these weeds.
It's okay.
I hate these weeds.
They'll all be dead. And so will you someday. music's different, isn't it? Wait. Only once we're safely shut inside. Somehow figured out he was stalking her and watching her that way. Note. Still nothing important here. I don't know, maybe this will trigger. Memory of something at the scene of our death. Snack break. Cucumber potato chips. Practically a vegetable until someone tells me otherwise. Still no memory of what happened. Plants hanging like the scales of justice. Where does the game want me to go? Unless now I see something different if I change the mirrors.
being with watching, to listening. Spaceships where aliens know everything done. That killed, didn't, slash, didn't, them. You the course kept. You paranoia desirable. Whereas now she her. No Martians right dead and why talk? And for you, girl, adopting they're crazy. Find you, the real, you, like you, stalking you, are are insane. Actually speaking, right?
I still can't make all of it just fragments. That's what was throwing me off. Just after I discover the shrine, where does it want me to go? Right. Nothing from this angle. And try messing with these again. No, nothing important. Is that the... No, I can't tell. It's nothing we haven't already seen. I've looked at this too many damn times.
Weeds.
We talked to these ones yet?
Being with watching, listening. Spaceships where aliens know everything done. Killed, didn't, slash, didn't, them. You the course kept. You paranoia desirable. Whereas now she her. questions right in. I want to talk. And for you, girl, adopting the crazy, find you, the real you, like you. Stalking you are sane, actually speaking, right?
Very chatty insects. But there's nothing else here. Just the bench with the heart puzzle. Oh, there's one thing we know about Bryce. It's that he hates weeds. I didn't think there was anything else there, but just checking everywhere at this point. Explored pretty thoroughly around the little gazebo. Right. Light's no longer emanating from it. God, can we go in there and look up now? I can't remember if I tried that. Oh, it's the same angle again. If anybody sees anything I'm missing, feel free to let me know. That's the only way we get to look up. Look more closely at the candles. Nothing else to be discovered here. should look at another hint. No. Yeah, probably. What is it? Oh. Once again, me making stupid mistakes. There's more than just a shrine there. Needed to descend below the shrine. Yep, I have to have it pretty low. Okay, what's down here? Let me look closer. Solar system, maybe? Checks out. Star charts and galaxies. Is he carving a flying saucer? Unexplained object seen. Speculation runs high as numerous eyewitnesses come forward. Fern Valley. Reports have been made to local authorities of a series of 5 lights of varying intensity flying in the sky above our city. Local military officials have been investigating over 200 reports of these UFOs and currently have no explanation for their presence. In the past 2 weeks alone, almost 100 residents of the Valley District have witnessed strange lights flying in an erratic pattern, which sometimes spins, dives, and continues hovering. In virtually all reported cases, the lights fly close to the ground. McGinty's. Sumeria Sentinel. 1959. Veal cutlet. Pilot reports UFO. West Highland. Bill Peace, a 32-year-old resident of West Highland, reports the following incident, which occurred while Bill was flying a single-engine airplane at 1,300 feet. As Bill reports, a bright flash suddenly appeared over the left wing. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Peace witnessed a formation of dazzling objects flying in the sky at amazing speeds. Every few seconds, the objects would turn, creating something. That flash came right at me every time. No matter how often we turned or how often we changed directions, those objects would flash me with the reflected sun. And another thing, I got the feeling that they wanted me to follow them. They kept leading me over the mountains. I wasn't quite sure what they were up to. It didn't seem right to me, and to be honest, I was scared. We have no interest in your teen driver programs. One hears aliens. One witness to this week's bizarre events is Larry Harrison of Fern Valley District. Larry claims to have received a message from one of the lights. "They're aliens, all right," said the disturbed resident. "When those lights went overhead, my ham radio started acting up. Then I heard strange voices talking. We better get ready because they are coming to take some of us back with them into space." Question further. All of us up to the skies right along with them. I heard them myself talking about how they wanted men and women so they could have babies together. I don't. Did he actually capture something on film or in the picture? Yeah, there's a flying saucer, all right. Yeah, what would Mandy say if she saw these? Probably leave me alone or my father will fire you. Strange. Yes, over here. Working at something. And what's that say? God, I can't see. The writing's too tiny. Can anyone else make that out? Maybe we're not supposed to. Oh, there we go. Access button in rear. Collect something? Contact? Signal flag. Oh, Mandy's Gazebo, front view. God. Can't tell, chat. I should save, shouldn't I? Right view. Mandy likes. God, what did it say? Mandy likes Linda? Mandy likes Vines? I can't tell. Disney World. No, Disney World's not quite that sinister, full of aliens and things. What do I know? I ain't been to Disney World since I was a little child. Can you tell what this says, Dragon? Mandy likes something. Mandy likes pomegranate soda. Foot iron ladder for basement. Useful there that I can see. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm having issues with Zoom text.
Whatever's in there must be a pretty big secret.
Last secret we'll ever need to know. Signal flag. Good lord, is that like a pool of blood?
This reminds me of something else, but I can't quite place it.
It's a combination, eh? Well, let's look around before we brute force. Oh, I see, that's it. Solution going to be nearby. Five pictures. Can't see as this is any help. Just hit that. I mean, it kind of seems like all that blood is seeping out from under the door. That's what I'm trying to do. Wait, light and dark. There were light and dark candles at the Mandy Shrine. But there's 8 of them. Oh, that does any good. Wait. About. There was something in the gardening shed. Hey, Yak Man. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Burrowing up from the floor. Creative touch. Well, perhaps it's today where you are. We're just playing games of their esoteric ghost stories. No. Yes, definitely Yak. You never expect somebody to burrow up from the floor. I feel like with this game we should expect the unexpected. Let's go back to the Death Gazebo. It's alright, Yak. Pretty tired. Yeah, mostly work stuff, but happy it's almost Halloween. To all those who celebrate. It's not color-based, is it, that puzzle? I mean, I know there's light and dark. Do I really think I'm going to find anything here? I'm dressing up as the Grim Reaper, Yak. I've been doing it for years. Hard to break the habit. How about you? Are you dressing up as anything? Ooh, Ghostbusters. Classic. Who you gonna call? Yak Man. Oh yeah, ghosts out in full force on Halloween. So I don't.
Damn these weeds.
Let's look at it. I haven't looked at the heart and the key to the stars. We gotta pass by there anyway. Hey, Moosey Fate, welcome in. Yeah, the widescreen does look like an IMAX. How are you doing tonight? Nice, I'm doing alright, thanks. Here, you guys, please go check out Moosey Fate. You can stream more zombie games, Moosey Fate. Or more Bioshocking games. Oh, you still have your proton pack from when you were a Ghostbuster in childhood, Yak? You know, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, the splicers are zombie-like. You definitely see ghosts. But I wonder if it has to do with the time period, because this is like 1950s science fiction themed. And like, I know the one set in like maybe the teens really looked like snapshots. Oh, some of your friends had those proton packs. 28 splices later. Oh yeah, your mind's gonna be gone.
Damn weeds.
So here is this key to the stars, but if I try to zoom in slightly, but no hint. I didn't think so. Right, how you got your proton pack used? It survives to this day. No, there's something distinct about the 1940s ghost story, too. Oh, there's some kind of air pump? I feel like I did have friends who like dressed up as Ghostbusters at some point. You know, when we were children. God, you're specifically into Project Zomboid, not zombie games in general. I mean, that was what I was thinking of. I should have just said Project Zomboid. Oh no. Maybe we do brute force it. If I'd tried that, I would have been finished by now. Huh? Then, haven't I? combination of two, right? Oh, you jury-rigged something for it, huh? Ah, yeah, anybody could be a Ghostbuster. There we go. Oh yes, Dragon and Yak, I believe you two know each other. So, wait, what was that? Damn. Oh, you got a new computer, huh, Yak? Okay, so that's done. Peek? There's a peek in this game. Peaks and pikes. Peek's at least fun for a little while. We didn't raise the flag, right? Huh. I can't think the button's going to do it. I'll just close access to the hatch. You prefer gaming in short bursts. finish this and then wrap up for the night. I get like certain types of games. Yeah, I don't know if I have the patience for. I don't know if I get really sucked into a game. Ah, shit, no. I'm trying to relock it. On the other hand, patience can be a virtue. Wait, is that? No. If unlocking it isn't it, I thought it might have something to do with the flag, but. Oh, there it is. Oh, you really like Pete Yak.
That'll get their attention. I hear they like red.
Oh, making strange drugs. Oh yeah, Spooktober. Oh dear.
Mandy? Mandy? Why'd you have to start screaming? I thought they were coming. And you were fighting me. But then forget it after all. Wait. Them. They're here.
That sound.
Wait. Something's not right.
Going to a less pleasant afterlife. That was pretty cool. I don't know. God, I think it's late, like midnight. Is there just one puzzle left? Sufficient power to process. Plenty other games you want to play. It is nice. Knowing there are lots of games you want to play, and realistically, I'll never run out. Here I am, finally playing Amber Journeys Beyond. Oh, you're celebrating December. Yeah. I must play at least a couple of DOS games this year. Schizo, it is a classic.
Come no further. It's not yet your time to pass through. Your friend needs you, and you alone have the ability to help her. A single obstacle stands in your way. All you need is wisdom. Wisdom.
You say all you need is wisdom? No, they're not supposed to be that echoey. There's some kind of issue with the audio. Hold on. There's a bot that wants a good Bannon. Right. No, it's some issue. Right. It's now connected with the afterlife. Need to update my Creative Lab Sound Blaster. Yeah, considering them using a virtual Windows 95 machine, that shouldn't be too hard. Hey, can I just install VDM sound on here? I wouldn't think this has a turbo button. Well, I don't know. If it's basically the collection chamber put it together specifically for this game. I've never really managed to use virtual machine, Windows 95 virtual machines other than that. I managed to use a Windows 3.1 virtual machine when we played Hellcab. Never again. Never again. I was looking into Exodus. It seemed like I couldn't get one of the games I wanted to play for that rail shooter special to work. But it's like you can only download it through torrent, and I never really used torrents. All seems needlessly complicated. Yeah, I know we're close to the end, but it's late. I should probably end for tonight. And then figure we'll finish the game another time. Maybe. Okay, I'm not in any condition to do more puzzles. Oh. So it'd be really expensive if you use traditional downloads instead of torrents. Okay. Yeah, then maybe we'll play this in conjunction with